blitz and an open credit card, we could make turkey run with that thing. But
you mean we don't? Or you don't?
you mean have a full-on blitz with a hired crew, or the open credit card? Which question were you asking?
Yes. You gonna try and just fire it up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured might as well do it while it's sitting here secured down, bolted down,
That's fair enough.
instead of pull it. And
What, just dump something down the carburetor and fire it up, or?
I put some gas in the vent and it'll squirt. So.
Wow.
Roadworthy rescue.
Yeah, man.
That's surprising.
Let's go camping.
All you gotta do is put a seat on it, and you can drive it to wherever you need to pull the engine out.
Yeah, one thing we have to do is make sure it's in park when we do fire it up, so we don't get run over by it.
That's true.
And good grief, this small town's city limit's shorter than this.
Comes with its own set of wheelie bars.
You could put it sideways in Bristol and be in Tennessee and
At the same time.
How about the tank? What do you think? 75, 80 gallons?
Oh God.
More than I want to pay to fill up.
What is this?
Ain't that right, Pearly?
Broken cap and rotor.
Well, they did that ripping the body off.
Yeah, probably once the body came off of it and broke the cap and rotor. So I pulled the distributor out. I'll take it up in the shop and put a rotor on it and a cap.
Don't you? Oh no, you put the one in your Buick. I was gonna say you could just.
There's several others up there. I got caps and rotors. I found a rotor already without even looking hard. Probably late 70s, I suppose. But it's turbo 400, of course, and
with
an overdrive in it.
Did you do any?
I have not done any research.
It's DNE2, Doug Nash Enterprise 2 or something like that. Yeah. I mean, a quick search revealed like nothing other than that they're old and good luck. Yeah. So, but you said you already drained the oil and you're getting ready to prime it?
I did. I drained the oil out and put another filter on. And
oh, wow.
Just spun the oil up. So once I get a rotor on there, I can drop the distributor back in.
Well, somebody did something with the exhaust gaskets at one point.
Yeah. Those are tri-wise.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's impressive only because it was on a motorhome. Anything else you'd look at and kind of squint your eyes and look the other way.
I figured it at 6 foot by 30 by 16 tall.
How many?
149,
Good gosh.
basically 150 gallon tank.
At $3 a gallon? $4 a gallon?
Yeah, $4 a gallon. $600 a fill up.
Good gosh.
Yep.
So,
You don't want to have a leak.
$4 a gallon at maybe 4 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
You can't afford to go nowhere. Can you see inside the valve cover?
Well, that wetness over there now is because I dumped oil in it.
Yeah.
I thought about popping the covers off and pouring oil across it, but hey man, I'm going to just hope for the best.
What is all of that?
A lot of that stuff is garbage.
Well, yeah, but it's interesting that it's... I don't know enough, and I don't care to know enough.
A lot of that, so over here where the choke pull off is, they're running through water temperature, so you won't end up pulling the choke off prematurely and step on the gas and pah!
What was that noise?
High-tech stuff back in the old days.
It won't do what?
It just go like that, and then you get slammed into.
I can guarantee you if somebody slammed into the back of that, you probably wouldn't feel it until the next day. It's that long.
Probably have 15,000 miles on it.
I know.
This is one of those good ones that says OEM technology.
Yeah.
0504.
Doesn't seem there's a good wrench on it nowhere.
Nah. Oh, you can definitely see it's happening. Chevy starter.
The battery is charged, I would imagine.
Yeah, 11 or so. Yeah. You can hook your jumper cables up and hook the booster up to it. This is where it's almost impossible.
Was that wire broken or no?
Broken? No.
Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody said a broken wire.
All right.
Hey.
Cooked starter.
Not enough water.
I think it's just not enough juice.
You got the booster on the battery?
Booster is on the
starter wire
and grounded, and then
Put the starter wire back to the battery and put the booster on the battery.
take that back to the wire up front.
take me go under the thing.
Bombs away.
I got my hands tied up. You want to hit it?
Worse. I don't think I'm getting a good enough contact. And I bet you that starter's roasted. Oh, good grief. You gotta be kidding me. You got that big, huge wire on there. With just that little nut. Ain't even beginning to make a good contact. That little nut falling into the hole on the battery cable.
Oh, wow. Alright, now this is what you got. Is that what you thought you had?
This, yeah, this. I just wanted this on the starter so we can bring it out and connect.
To it,
Look at that. Need a washer on it.
Yeah, pretty piss poor.
Yeah.
You say you do want a washer?
It would be nice. That should be better. Throw that on the pan over there. Don't lose nothing.
I'm gonna stick it in a box. Yep.
Alright, positive wire there. And we can even skin this back and make it touch right there for the ignition.
Don't cut the tire.
Yeah. Put them on Craigslist.
Is that my imagination or is that a recap on the front?
If it's a recap, the guy was living on the edge on the front. I don't think I'd even pass inspection with a recap on the steering axle on anything anymore.
Judging by the shape that this thing was in, I don't think it ever got inspected except for the day that it was made.
And that looks pretty good.
And now you should be able to touch your purple wire to it, right? I guess we need to fire the truck up though.
Oh, y'all are jumping.
Yeah.
That pop-off race cam laying in the front seat in there?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, take that for your street stock build.
Is it wiped out or is it good shape?
It's in good shape. Call Bullet, give them the numbers on it.
Uh-huh.
Tell them you need to know the specs.
Or send it to somebody with a cam doctor.
Just ain't enough power, is it? We don't have enough here, dudes.
Dang.
Well, we sure gave it a good effort. I don't think it's got water down the intake tract. Even after that hard rain, I pulled the breather off and it was only wet in the bottom of the breather, and the breather goes down
It
and
scoops.
up.
Yeah.
So there was nothing in here. I'm kind of questioning the starter, y'all, because it looks like something that would be on the Chinese section of jigs.
Yeah, it don't look too good.
Chrome plated and all that stuff.
Gotta have that chrome plated starter for my motorhome.
Yeah.
With them tri-wire manifolds.
I want that chrome jump.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, is that one of them Elder Brocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eldo.
Yeah.
The Temu starter.
Yeah, Temu. Yeah. You got to start off Temu. Great price. I think it's junk. Nothing. I wonder if the belt, cut the belts off the thing. Think them belts are that hung up? Think the belts are holding it up? I mean, you turned it over by hand easily?
I turned it that much.
Oh.
I didn't want to keep going with it.
I know that 302 that was in that Cougar up there at Pawpaw's. The belt is what kept the thing from turning over.
There's some light, I'll cut it off there.
Yeah, right here. There's your knife.
Probably not that one. Pump turns by hand. It's so loose.
Okay, well, that won't bad then. I mean,
Water pump. Yeah, that ain't gonna work now.
well, we ain't running it that long.
I'm pretty sure it'll. I mean, I could put a wrench on it and try to take it over by hand. pop the plugs out. Just try not to bust the ends.
You want me to cut this truck off?
Yeah. Looks like 5/8. You want to grab a socket and extension?
Number the.
Ooh, that one pulled the end out of the wire.
Twist them real good first.
I did. What are you doing, Pearly? Boots. Oh, there's no way it would. Even if it did fire up, there ain't no way to. Look at that. Look at the boot. Oh, the light's blinding you, isn't it? The boot's all cracked and everything else. He was acting like he's gonna end up saving them too. There's another one that did it. Yeah.
I'll put the cap back on the gas can because I don't think it's going to run now.
Yeah, that'd be a good call.
I've got the tool to rescue the plug if you got one.
Yeah. Oh, it did come out. It smelled like nothing.
Smelled like Team Spirit.
Well, the parabolic difference on the temperature setting at 2 degrees would suggest that maybe that's not the best alternative. This Block 454.
Wrong heat range there. You broke the plug.
Yeah.
I sure don't think it took on any water.
They don't have any rust all over them or nothing.
Kind of makes you think the engine's going to be okay.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't even see any big oil foul, was it?
No.
Shit.
Auto light.
Best Ford plug you can get for your Chevy.
I ran them in my race car. Kept that candle lit all the way down the track.
What was that?
John Force Auto Light commercial back in the 90s.
So we need to jump the truck to jump the car.
Motorhome.
Watch out, you could get sprayed.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go for it. It's not even turning the crank.
I think it was.
Go again. I mean, 50,000s. I heard that before, but I heard that in the starter. Before we cut the belts, I heard the starter doing that and never saw the belts move.
The starter is junk. If you want to wrap up get all this power off of it, I'll go get my socket and ratchet now, and I'll pull that sucker around, and that way we will know before we
That
go
it
to bed.
does. That it does crank. Okay. Or spin over. All right. All right. Oh, thing spins like a dream. It looked like.
Yeah.
It sure wasn't the engine holding it up.
So, the only other possibility, you broke the crank.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Yep.
With that crankshaft being this big around,
Yeah.
they break all the time. It's all the buzzword stuff they say on videos and stuff.
What do they say?
We're disappointed yet relieved all at the same time.
About
The engine is still intact. It does turn over by hand, although the starter's no good.
for the breather.
Hit right there, and it sounded like it stopped.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, all right. Keep from losing that.
Screw it on, that way it'll fall back into the carburetor.
Get a load of that purple, just like GM purple solenoid.
Oh, you did that on purpose, didn't you?
That's right.
Do you have the fuel can?
The fuel can is over there.
Let me go grab that.
Now put new ends on the jumper cables that even fit
Oh.
side post.
When did you do that?
Last night.
Hold on, let me see the side post thing. I've never seen it before. So you put it on and then just screw it on like normal?
You can flip it over.
Yeah.
And it should slide right onto a original side post, kind of like a detent. Click right into it. Side post bolt like that. You can kind of give it a push,
yeah.
and there you go.
Huh. I'd never seen this.
Good thing I didn't have that hooked up, because I would have been sparking like crazy. Made in the USA and everything.
Probably won't work then.
Brought a 5/8 wrench and a 8. I do 5/8.
How long did you have it running yesterday? Because you actually got it fired up yesterday.
Yeah, drop that deep in there.
It's in there.
Now, not real long. You ought to cut the power steering belt off so I don't cook the pump.
Well, I can cut. Let me go get some side cutters. I'll take that off. Where'd you get the spark plug wires from?
The spark plug wire was one of them. It's leftover stuff.
Oh.
There's one last axle, and I don't know what the other one over there. And then I found the old ends that we pulled out to repair the ones that we pulled out.
Oh, so
I got down to it really one last spark plug wire end to make it work yesterday. And we have no more straight ends whatsoever.
Okay.
So.
Well, at least you didn't have to buy nothing.
Right.
Right.
And the starter from the step van up there.
You're gonna save the belt, that way you can rivet it back together.
Hmm?
I said save the belt, that way you can rivet it back together and use it.
Probably use that new Severe JB Weld.
I've heard it does good.
JB Severe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
It's fine, just like that.
Not like you're getting ready to drive across the country with it right this second.
Well, it'd probably burn before you drove across the yard. So, yeah. You got the belt off?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ahead and give it a squirt, and I'm going to hook up the ignition. You gave it a good squirt.
Yeah.
Ignition's on. Everybody's hands are back.
Wow. Would not have expected that.
Fast idle.
new battery was also needed.
Probably gonna shut off the vacuum leak and everything and try to kick it down.
Everywhere. Not bad.
Sitting on everything.
It's running really, really good. Pushing some water. Other than that stupid sound, thing runs good.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Good. Drop it in gear real quick.
You better sit on it and see. Well, it's got enough flat tire, it'll stall it. You want me to see? Huh. You got yourself a good engine.
454. Oops, burning my ignition wire already. Yep.
New battery, new starter, fired right up.
Yeah. The starter I pulled out of the step van up there.
350.
Yeah, which they're all the same. So they say the only difference would be bolt hole clocking for a 153 tooth flywheel, which is much smaller, or a 168. And luckily that one had a 168 in the 350 in the step van. So it was bolt right on. And dead giveaway is the staggered bolt pattern on the stock starter for the that would pretty much tell you it's a 168 tooth.